Honolulu, Hawaii. Coming live to you from Honolulu, Hawaii. Codesearcher on location. All right, guys, so you missed it today. I did some live streaming from Facebook. However, not all of you are subscribers or followers on Facebook. If the audio is coming in good, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. You hear me okay? All right, so you are able to hear me. Good. I got a new mic on. All right, so you're wondering, what is Codesearcher doing in Hawaii? All right, so I didn't win any trip. I'm not wealthy or anything like that. It was actually gifted to us. We are here on a business / honeymoon. Darla never had our honeymoon, so we are here now. It's absolutely amazing. We are on the south point of the big island of Hawaii. Did you guys know what Hawaii is in reverse or in the other direction? It is Yahuwah, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. That's crazy. Not only that, I met an elder who says that there's some Hebrew in Hawaii. They are also sojourners. Hawaii has only been inhabited roughly 1,400 years. So obviously, the natives here came from somewhere else. They're a seafaring nation. They lived off the sea, which is chai, which gives life. And in Hebrew, the word chai is life. In Hawaiian, chai is the sea. So that is pretty interesting. So we're actually doing a little bit of research while we're here. This is a working, like I said, a working trip. So we're talking with elders. My hair is kind of crazy with the wind. It's very windy here, by the way. The weather is beautiful. It means like 75 right now here, and it is awesome. Enough of me. I'll let you guys see the ocean. There's some sea life in these tide pools I've been seeing. And you can see some sort of grass or, yeah, some sort of grassy stuff growing there. We were in Kona today on the western shore, and they had some awesome sea life there, sea turtles and all kinds of colorful fish. It was amazing. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I wasn't going to do that at first because I knew there would be some who would say, how dare he go and have fun? How dare he go to Hawaii? None of my subscribers paid for this, by the way. Actually, it was gifted by one of my students, Deanna, thank you, and your mom, Christina, for the wonderful gift and the love that you have shown Darla and myself. This is amazing. All I had to pay for was airfare for 2, round trip, so it was a huge deal. I've never been to Hawaii before, and again, like I said, this is a working / honeymoon trip. And somebody is saying, what do you mean by working? Yeah. Well, we're actually here to look at some investment possibilities. So we'll just leave it at that right now. I possibly will have a big announcement next week, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to kind of, tell you something and then it doesn't fall through. So I want to see how it goes and possibly have some really huge news to share with you guys. So like I said, I was originally not going to share this with you because I knew there would be some, there would be haters. and that would come in, you know, there's always something I do that offends people. And this would obviously make some people envious. I've had that happen here recently, where someone I thought was my sister attacked me on a personal level and said things that just weren't even true. And I was just like, wow. But then I realized where it came from. It was from a place of jealousy and envy. And, you know, it's usually those two things that come together. But needless to say, I'm sharing it with you now. Just amazing. I'm standing on a lava formation. I hope you could see that. I'll give you a little shot. Camera, turn around. There it is. Standing on this lava. All of this is formed, as far as you can see, by lava. All the way up there, even way up there, where the volcano is, all flowed down to the sea, creating what you see here. So I'd say I don't have a bad connection. I hope I have an okay connection. I wanted to stream this for you guys. Thank you, Natasha, for that love. I'm glad someone's happy for me. And by the way, this is also a time of celebration for Darla and me. We just went through the adoption process, where I adopted 6 children and gave them my name. And I also have 3 of my own, so that makes 10. And I want to bring them here. The 2 years without my sons, there needs to be some healing and adventure, especially with some 3 young boys who love the ocean. So this was also in consideration when I thought about this. I originally did not want to move from the mainland or come to the island here. So I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag. So if everything goes down right, we may be coming to Hawaii. So I guess you know part of the surprise or the big announcement I was going to make. So yes, we are actually looking to make a big move here. So I'm looking at business opportunities and also college for 2. I have 2 children that are going to college this year. So we're looking at the University of Hawaii as their place to go. And Darla is signaling me, so let's walk up that way, and I will share with you the black sand beach. How about that? You guys still hearing me okay? If you would, please share this broadcast. Give me some thumbs up, right? Because I'm going to catch some slack from some. I really thought, you know, I don't want to really tell people where I'm going, but, you know, when you guys miss me, and I'm going to be here 10 days, when you guys miss me, I hear about it in the emails and messages. And some of you worry that something's happened. So if I just disappeared for 10 days in a tropical paradise, there's Darla right there. You can see her. I'll stop shaking it. She's walking down to the beach. Kind of shaky. A lot of people out here on this resort. It's actually a timeshare, I guess. And like I said, one of my students' mother owns a timeshare, and so this stay was gifted to us. Such a huge blessing. And I lost two viewers right there, like, I'm so disgusted. Oy, I apologize. I don't mean to cause anybody to, I don't know what to say, have animosity or look at this sand, black sand and rocks. lava rock. Kind of cool. Yeah. So I apologize to my subscribers that are angry with me because I left you on the mainland. But I am sharing it with you now. We have some bodyboarders out there. And I can tell you right now, that is some very rough undercurrents right there. I was just looking at it, ripping back, especially right over there on that point right there. It's like a washing machine churning. So, thumbs up to those guys who are hanging it, man. Yeah, we've seen some pretty cool surfing so far. And let me just, okay, I'll back up. It hasn't been so awesome the whole time. It was like a 12-hour journey, first of all, to get here. And then when we got here, my rental car was screwed up, so, you know, I kind of was upset about that. But you know what? No, actually, I haven't been called that at all. Right? What she's referring to is the problem of racism on this island with the natives. However, I was committed to immersing myself in their culture and completely have respect for this Aina, which is the land, and for its people. And if you're with breath, and by the way, that's where the word Howie comes from, you're a Howie if the natives do not like you, and that means without breath. And that is because they have a greeting where they would put their heads together and breathe. And that's how they would greet one another.
Without breath, right?
Without breath, yeah. So it was without breath when the Europeans came and they had the handshake. They didn't greet the way the natives did. So they call them Howies. And that means without breath or without life. So it is awesome. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Black sand beach. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It's kind of like walking in coffee grounds.
Look at that. Who created that?
Oh, it's nice. It feels so good.
Yahuwah created that, and he's continually creating on this island. Yeah, it is a derogatory term. However, it doesn't apply to all Europeans, or as you put it, whitey. It does not. It is about the aloha, the spirit of aloha. If you do not have that, then they will probably feel that way about you. But I knew that coming in, and I was committed not to offend and to be very respectful of the people here. And so far, we've had good experiences with the people we've met. Very, very kind and friendly. Just kind of around, so you guys can see. It's saying I got a bad connection, so I don't know what that means. I hope I don't lose you guys. I will be streaming all this week that I'm here as much as I can. One of the reasons for that is so my sons could possibly see where their dad is. It's going to be amazing, which means they'll have a wonderful place to be with their dad.
Show the coconut tree?
So let's walk over and see the coconut trees over here. It's just,
Kids are making letters out of the rocks.
yeah, they're making letters out of the rocks and hearts and stuff. So very family-oriented beach here for all the little children. My kids would love this. And so Bailey and Nolan and Casey, if you're watching, Dad, I love you, miss you, and one day I'll bring you here. There's the coconut trees. Yeah, I know. I know. Natasha said she could spend the rest of her life on this beach. And so
It feels wonderful.
I'm very close to Puna. Yeah, this is Punalu. Puna will be, let's see. Hold it. Puna is going to be that way several miles. We're at what's called the South Point, or the southernmost tip of Hawaii, a place called Punalu. And what I've noticed about the Hawaiian language is it very similar to Hebrew. It's a lot of Hebrew sounds in there. And by the way, they don't say Hawaii with the wa. They say Hawaii with the va sound. So that is interesting to hear. We're also going to be in Kahina Beach, which is closer to Puna. Later this week. Then Waimea. We're going to look at some farmland in Waimea. And yes, we're going to live off grid still. And so there's a lot of things to consider. And again, this is not 100% guaranteed. So don't get mad at me too fast. But a lot of things, this is what I told Yahuwah. I said I wouldn't be against it if you open the doors, because my wife wanted to leave the country. And I didn't want to do that and go to a third world country like, I don't know, Central America and places where some are going, Costa Rica. Because war is coming to the United States, guys. I don't have to stress that enough. It will eventually come. America is not in prophecy. And there's a reason for that. I think you know why. So, being away from the mainland is probably a good idea. Those guys are ripping it over there. King Kamehameha. Yeah. That's King Kamehameha you're talking about. And yes, he did. He did dress like a Hebrew. They all did. They're native sojourners, wandering people. And they found this island after 400 years of following a bird. Completely amazing how they charted this bird, this particular bird that would fly from like Tonga in Fiji all the way through to the Pacific to Alaska. Yeah, it's probably my reception because we're in a very remote area and I'm using Darla's hotspot. So
We got 3 bars or 3 dots.
yeah, so we only got 3 bars, but I'm doing the best. It's probably going to be better in archive because it is recording. But then again, I don't know how. I'm doing the best I can, guys, to share this with you. Again, the kids playing in the beach. So yeah, I'm going to share with you, and maybe tomorrow at sunrise, because that's where you all are. Most of you are that way. About 3,000 miles. So awesome place. I love it here. So yeah, I could live on this beach forever too. The weather is amazing. So what we're doing is we're scouting around for the living conditions that we would like. There's 11 different climate zones on this island out of the 13 in the world. So you can literally choose what kind of climate you want. If you're from Scottsdale, Arizona, and you want, you know, arid, that would be Kona. If you want wet, that would be Hilo on the other side, which is kind of what we want. We want something that's tropical, that we can grow a lot of fruits and vegetables, and also provide grazing for my cows and a couple of goats, because that's all I think we can afford to bring. It's very expensive to move here. And so how do we do that? How is that going to happen? Well, it's not from viewer support, I assure you. But selling the ranch is going to get us here. And it's already almost a done deal. So, surprise! Yeah, so we are, this is also a place where sea turtles, let me see this monument here. There we have seen several sea turtles in the area. Just beautiful, beautiful creatures. So it's still streaming, so that's pretty good. Shalom, Kentucky. I wanted to, but we couldn't do this unless we sold that. So, yeah, that, like I said, I prayed about it and said, if you open the doors, I'm your guy. I'll go. And there must be a reason for it. And he's literally opened every door so far. So that's crazy. I never thought I'd be moving again. I was pretty much settled in and loved my place in the snow. Darla's tired of the snow?
I am.
You hear her? She's tired of it. So I agreed to go somewhere tropical as long as it was in the United States. This was the only choice. Only choice.
It was a perfect answer because I felt like we needed to get out of the continental United States.
Yeah.
And this is, the Hawaiians think of this as another country because, of course, it was another country before the United States took it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's another reason why they're kind of don't like the whites is the government involvement in taking things that don't belong to them. Like Aina, the land.
Sort of a further calling out for us.
Yes, it's all about calling out and restoration. So I think Yahuwah's got a big plan, especially with the little hints he's given us about this place. His name, his name is the name of the state in the other direction. So that's a big clue right there that something's on. Here's the other thing. Yahuwah's about high places and mountains. And the big island of Hawaii is the largest, tallest mountain in the world. Did you know that? It's not Everest. Hawaii's got it beat by some 10,000 feet over there, maybe. Something like that. And here's why. Because the whole thing is a mountain. From the sea bottom all the way up to the top is one big mountain.
Show them that view right there. It's really
All
pretty.
right, this is beautiful. You see what I'm talking about? How lush and green this area is? Because it gets a lot of rain. You see there? So my cows would love that. So would my goats. They would be right there in that grass right there and not move for several days, eating and gorging themselves in that beautiful grass. And so, yeah, they say you can grow anything here.
And everything grows big.
Everything grows huge. We've seen huge avocados. I've never seen avocados as big as, a large hand. There's no perspective on the hand there, but they're very big and very abundant. A lot of papaya and jackfruit and
Soursop?
soursop, star fruit.
There's that prickly one
I can't think of that either. Nietzsche is the other. It's a few $1,000s, Bonnie, and it's a lot of red tape in transporting animals because you have to deal with all the paperwork and diseases. Ken, I know you can't see. You probably have to see in the archives, but I'll try to give you. Can you see that back there? The ocean, maybe? No. Maybe we'll get a better. I am on the Big Island of Hawaii on a scouting mission / working / honeymoon. It's about time. So that's why we're here. And it was a gift, mostly. We did have to pay for a couple of things.
But we had to sell vehicles anyway to get over here.
Yeah, we had to sell a lot of things to, streamlining in the extreme sense of the word. So we had to sell some animals. We have been blessed with babies. We had several babies this year, 15 babies, and counting the one bull that my cow had was 15. So we were very busy from March to about end of May, yeah. Very, very busy with babies. So we have a lot to get rid of, to those that are wanting them. And it's going to take time. We're walking uphill. Look at the palm trees in the background. All right, so as we go up, you'll be able to see the sea more and more.
Yep, you can see it better now.
You can see right there's the ocean. Probably some crashing waves over there. Audio's good? Yes, because, see, I have a mic. And if I was going to record here with all the wind, I had to take that into consideration. Shalom, my brother Benjamin. Benjamin's here.
Shalom, Benjamin.
That's Darla.
Shalom.
Walking with me. So.
Aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha. Everyone. So. All right, so I can see you guys' comments. Is there anybody who's been here before? Oh, wow, I just realized you can see the top of the volcano, Mauna Loa. Let's see. Up there. Huh. Waving back. Thanks for that, brother. So, anyway, we're here, and I think it's well-deserved time away. Darla and I have worked really hard this past couple of years, and we never got to go away somewhere special. So we did.
And even so, we're preparing to move our family, so this is a major reconnaissance trip.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like I said, looking at possible investments. For those of you that know me, I studied aquaculture for a couple of years at LSU and Mississippi State University online, where I audited the courses and learned all I could about aquaculture. Yeah, let's walk over here and show you this view. And so there might be opportunity to put that knowledge to use in sustainable fish farming. It's all about sustaining, right? Yeah, so we're still going to try to live off grid. That is our goal. All right, try to get the camera to turn. There we go. Beautiful flowers. And I don't know if you can hear that in the background, guys, but there's all kinds of birds chirping. Beautiful flowers.
Everywhere is flowers.
Everywhere is flowers. I mean, amazing flowers all over the place in every color. Purples and blues and yellows and reds and white.
And the birds the same.
Yeah. And I saw some fish that were multicolored. What is that? What is that? What is this on this? Does anybody know what this is? I don't know what it is. There's a lot of things that grow here I've never seen before.
Like a grape, but it's not.
That's not a grape.
Kind of fuzzy.
That's probably a lychee.
Might be.
It might be a lychee, guys. I'm using an iPad 2 Air to record. Why? Is it bad? I'm trying to give you guys the best I can. So, here's one cool thing. So if Hawaii is part of Israel, here's one thing that they held on to since Babylon. Right? What is that? What are you talking about? Idols. They still have idols.
Polynesian persuasion.
Yeah. So they have idols everywhere. I forgot what they're called. What are they called?
The totems?
The totems, yeah, but when it's just one little like deity, I forgot what they call it. So I'm not prepared to be your cultural.
Not prepared to teach on totems?
Yeah, or totems. That's what it's called. A totem. Yeah. It's called a totem. So you see all these palm trees and coconut trees in here. It's awesome. It's like a little Japanese-looking community in here. Very beautiful and simple, and all these beautiful flowers. Hibiscus. Yeah, and grass. You know how long that's been since I've seen grass like that? Because
this is the good stuff to watch.
this is the good stuff, yeah. Our goats eat a lot of grass, and so do cows. So we have a lot of dirt right now. So there we are, guys. More to come maybe tomorrow. I'll share a sunrise with you. How about that? So
I
shalom.
give a huge shout out to Deanna and her family.
Thank you,
who
Deanna.
Gifted
And
us
your
with
mom.
this wonderful place to stay.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is
It's
amazing.
really
How about we take you inside, guys, and
really
show you
wonderful.
the blessing of the Father. And he shows favor to those who love him here. Yeah. So I want to show you this nice little getaway here. It's a little cabana-like thing. All right, so here we go. We'll do the walk-in from the door. Completely appropriate. Here we go, and it goes up the stairs to a little Hawaiian experience area, complete with a TV, which we don't have normally because we're off grid, and we do a lot of YouTube and things online. So beautiful little lanai and pool area. And people try to keep some privacy for them and not broadcast. Yeah, so there it is. Like I said, I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow and share the beautiful sunrise. Never seen it like this. It's very beautiful from an island. Thank you for the blessing, brother. The comments. Yeah, I wish everyone could come. and see. But again, this is a lot of consideration in the fact that what I believe is coming to America, and restoration of my sons that are going to be coming this year. And I wanted to have a place to enjoy my time with them. All the time that was taken from us, be a good place to restore that. Don't you think? My sons love the ocean, so I had that in consideration. I wasn't going to a third world country because I knew their mother would never let them come to me. So this is the best option. And we can farm here and live off the grid and be righteous and loving people to these people. Shalom, South Carolina. That was my original home. I've been a sojourner in this land for many, many years. I lived in many, many states. And this is probably my favorite so far, the place here. So beautiful. The people are outstanding. Just very friendly. Hallelujah to Benjamin. He's my brother and my the one probably understands what I've been going through the most. Just put in the comment, he got his daughter back in his life. Hallelujah. Thank you, Yahuwah, for that. Yeah, South Carolina was my place as well. I was born in Savannah, Georgia, but I was raised in Columbia, South Carolina. Spent a lot of time in Myrtle Beach and all along the coast, and eventually joined the Marines and was in North Carolina. And then all over from there. Welcome, Billy. Night Train. Yeah, surf's up. It is definitely up. And I may be doing some surfing. I haven't done it in years, probably 25 years since I've surfed, and it was in Charleston, South Carolina. I used to love to go to Charleston right before a hurricane and catch the huge swells. Those were the days. So maybe bodyboarding is my style now because I'm getting older, as you can tell. So thank you guys for showing up to this impromptu. You see I'm sweating a little bit. It's kind of warm. Impromptu broadcast. Live from Hawaii. Shalom and aloha. And to my sons, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I miss you so much. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. We'll be streaming again and share it with you. Shalom.